Yo, it's me. It's CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest, and nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video or a live stream, I mean. Hey, what's good, everybody? Let's talk some 49ers football. Let's see if you guys want to give me some questions. Don't matter to me. The more the merrier. Trying to get some more Q&A questions. I know a lot of people want to put some good questions and answers, and I'll be gladly to answer your questions. Let's get with it. Let's see. Well, you can put Q&A or super chats. Doesn't matter to me. If you guys just want to ask regular questions, you're more than free. I'll just make sure to answer them as quickly as I can. But let's get more people to answer. So we're advancing to the NFC Championship game against the Rams, and it's not going to be easy for a third time. This game for a third time is going to matter. So forget about the 6 times we owned them. It's out the door. That's out the door. It don't mean shit. Because this has the Super Bowl on the line at this stadium. So the Rams, they have the home field advantage for this game because they are the representative of the city, but they don't get enough fans out there. There's a difference. So we have the most traveling fans out there. But when it comes down to it, we play better on the road. So the thing that's interesting about the NFC Championship game is we are going to see a West Coast team go into the Super Bowl this year. You're going to see the NFC West go to the Super Bowl this year, whether it's the Rams or the 49ers. It's one or the other. What's up with it? Chicago Talk Sports, Mike. What's up, bro? What up with it, man? What up? So I know the game against the Green Bay Packers, offense didn't look like as great. They didn't look that good. But special teams, defensively, they played good. I mean, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the fact we were able to limit the Packers to 10 points is a huge win. I mean, it's not easy to win in a Lambeau Field, especially in January in cold, frozen tundra. It's not the easiest part to win. But the fact is we beat them, that's all that matters. Yeah, man, dude. It just Green Bay isn't the quite easiest team to beat. So it's like, sure, we only scored 13 points. And I know that's not the flashiest points, but you're going to play in frozen weather, tundra, and snow, bro. That is not easy to do. So what I expect from this team going into the matchup against the Rams is I expect Jimmy Garoppolo to at least play one of his best games. And why I say that, I know the last 2 playoff games, Jimmy Garoppolo has looked like below average, but he's been able to manage the game and win. But this is pretty much the game for Jimmy Garoppolo to have one of his best games. Because the last game he had was against the Rams. And he had 316 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks that game, but still was able to win the game. So just by doing my prediction and the way I look at it as a fan, I do see Jimmy Garoppolo kind of build up that chemistry. He's going to have some ways to throw that ball and get those big plays. Like those first 2 playoff games, he's going to have probably double the amount of what he had those first 2 games. Because, yes, it's going to come down to the running game, but it has to depend on Jimmy Garoppolo. It has to depend on how Jimmy Garoppolo plays. Because if Jimmy Garoppolo throws under 200 yards or something like that, dude, I don't know. I don't even know if we'd be able to beat the Rams on that type of shit. If Jimmy throws 220 or around 280 or around close to 300 yards, then there's a good chance we should beat the Rams. But that depends on Jimmy Garoppolo. It has to depend on how he does it. Because Deebo Samuel, he's going to be the X factor. But it's going to have to depend on Jimmy Garoppolo. Because the Rams, they're going to test our running game. They're going to pretty much tell us, no. We want to see Jimmy throw the ball. And that's what's going to happen. So you got to figure out some ways to evolve. And this is going to be definitely on Jimmy Garoppolo on this game alone. Hey, what's up with it, Mr. YTC? I saw your pick'ems. It's a good pick'em. I like your bold prediction. I think you're picking us because you see similarities of your Giants, because the Giants were the underdogs in 2007. They were the underdogs in 2011, and nobody gave them a chance. And I think you're probably one of those guys that's been there through that experience and knows what it's like to be the underdog. So definitely appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, dude, it's kind of like a matchup waiting to happen with this game. But I mean, I think when I look at this Rams game, dude, it don't mean shit. It just don't. Because the fact that we still, like the fact that we beat them, it doesn't feel like it matters now. We have to beat them at this point. And this is where Jimmy Garoppolo does have to play better. I mean, if he throws like costly interceptions like he did, I don't know, man. It really depends on our running game too. And if the Rams can't stop it, then we should have a better chance. But I have a gut feeling it will come down to Jimmy Garoppolo. The defense, it's going to be a little interesting about how we step up. But I look at that matchup and I think it's going to be a really good game. And it's going to come down to it. So when I look at the Rams matchup, we all know Stafford, he's played 2 good playoff games. And I'll give him his credit. When they picked up Matthew Stafford during the offseason, the pressure was on, can he actually win a playoff game? He silenced the doubters. He won 2 playoff games. But let me tell you why this game will probably be important for Stafford. When I've been watching those previous 2 games, I've noticed that the defense hasn't really gave him enough pressure. Like the Arizona Cardinals, they barely register 1 sack on Stafford. No pressure. Barely any pressure on Stafford. That's why Stafford won the game and dominated the Arizona Cardinals. Because the Arizona Cardinals did not put enough pressure on them. That's why the Rams won, because Stafford didn't get freaking pressure. And then you look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Was there any pressure from Stafford? Not much. That's why Stafford didn't even throw a single pick in those 2 playoff games, because he was not pressured. And if you look at how the matchup goes, what team is going to give Stafford the most pressure in this game? And I'll give you the obvious answer. It's the San Francisco 49ers. Last 3 games, the 49ers have registered 14 sacks. 14 sacks. And it was like around 20 plus pressures. That's insane. If any other team's going to give Stafford the most pressure, it is the 49ers. And it's not just the fact that I'm just a fan of the team, but you have to be realistic about it. Like Stafford actually had some pressure, didn't have pressure on those 2 games. The Arizona Cardinals, they didn't even do enough pressure. The Tampa Bay Bucks, they didn't put enough pressure. And that's the one thing that people don't understand. But when you look at it this way, what do the Rams do best that the Niners can actually take away? We can take away some of the plays out of them. We can definitely force them to pass. We can take away their running game. We can definitely take away their running game. That's one thing we're good at. We'll make Stafford try to throw the ball. We're going to force you to throw the ball, and we're going to pressure you. That's what makes the Niners defense so good, is we're going to take away your running game, and we're going to force Stafford to throw. And 50 out of 50, Stafford's either good or bad, one or the other. But those chances are pretty high risk. We're willing to let Stafford try to throw the ball instead of the running game, because we know with Cam Akers and Sony Michel, they're going to get some of their chunk of yards and all that stuff. But if you take away the running game, that's where the Rams have to be force feed to throw the ball now. But what I like about this matchup is what makes us favorable in this matchup is Jimmy Garoppolo should be able to have a really good matchup on that secondary. I mean, Jalen Ramsey, without a doubt, is the best cornerback in the league. But the other cornerback, I forget his name, that other cornerback, he's okay, but he's going to get beat. I mean, there's quite a few other guys that they got on their secondary, but they're not the kind of guys that's going to cover guys like Ayuk and Debo consistently. And they slept on Jennings, and maybe this is a coming out game for Jennings again. Maybe Jennings will have a breakout game because the last game he played against the Rams, he almost had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. So that's part of the one X factor is Juwan Jennings. But as far as the matchup alone, the Rams are going to have their hands full. And the pressure is not on the Niners. I just don't get how some of you other fan base think it's pressure on us. It's not. Like, what is the pressure for a team that won third in their division? You are third in your division. You barely got into the playoff with a field goal a few weeks ago. What's the pressure? You guys have to use common sense in football. The team that has a lot to gain is a team like the Rams. Like, seriously, like, why is it that some of you other guys are just not even thinking inside the head? You got to have common sense about what the pressure goes by. See, the pressure goes from the Rams. And I'll explain why it goes with the Rams on this pressure. You made the move in the offseason to upgrade the quarterback position. You made that move just so you can get to the Super Bowl. You made some other moves to better your talent. You went aggressive in the offseason just so you can get to the Super Bowl. And if that's not pressure, then I don't know what is. And then you're trying to get some other players, and then you're making a move to, like, after your best receiver, Robert Woods, was out, you went out and get OBJ. So it's a desperate move, but that kind of shows you how willing that you are willing to go the distance. See, I'll give credit where it's due from the Rams because at least they're gutsy, at least they're aggressive, and at least they're willing to do whatever it takes to win. That's where I'll give credit where it's due. But other than that, I've always thought of them like, man, they're starting to be like the Lakers. And as much as I love my Lakers, but you cannot just expect to buy a bunch of talent and expect to win the championship. I mean, I am just being real as it gets. We are building a squad kind of like the way the Niners are building the team. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Golden State Warriors a little bit because they didn't have to buy talent at first. You know, they didn't have to buy much talent. They built through guys like Curry and the rest of the guys, and then they slowly starting to be competitive. So that's where I can give the comparison to. I don't like the Warriors, but I have to say that's the way we're building our team is just like the Warriors. And the way they build their team is like that's how you could start building up, but then you add some talent slowly. But the way my Lakers do it, we keep on buying a bunch of talent. And I get that we're a big deal because we're all-stars, but you look at the Rams, they're starting to be like my Lakers. And it's kind of funny. And it comes from a guy who likes the LA Lakers. And I'm just saying it like, if you're going to actually be competitive, at least try to be fair. But yeah, John Jay, what's up with it, man? Yeah, it works. Thanks, man. Thanks for the 99 cents. But in all seriously, man, I don't know. Yeah, it works now. I guess I fixed it. Something kind of went wrong. But I got it fixed the other day. That one Buccaneers fan paid a super chat. I think he gave me about $16 on a super chat, and he was hoping to see us in the championship game, and they lost. But yeah, what's up, man? What's up with that? Appreciate it, John Jay. Appreciate it for the 99 cents, bro. You're awesome, dude. You didn't have to do that, but you're always there in the clutch, bro. You are as clutch as Jimmy Garoppolo. When it matters, it matters. John Jay delivers, just like Jimmy does. Nah, I'm giving him a hard time. What's up, Crazy Juice? You guys got any questions? I'll definitely highlight it. But that's how I feel about these the game matchup. You know, it's like I look at the game and I'm like thinking, well, I could see why a lot of you guys don't like the Lakers. It's because we keep on buying fucking talent. That's what the Rams are trying to be like is the fucking Lakers. Don't try to be something you're not. Seriously. Yeah, it's been a while. Hell yeah, it's been a while, bro. I haven't seen you around. I've always seen you on the Washington football streams all the time, or Sam Dogs, bro. You barely come to mind. I get it. You have too much notification. That's all good. Good one. Yeah, seriously, man. Hey, but let's be honest, man. Give me your honest opinion about the game and tell me how we're looking forward to this Rams game. The difference between this team alone is there's resilience of the Niners. We don't die. We keep on fighting. And we just keep on going. So we look at it that way. It's been a while, but I've been working, dude. I've been to a couple of the games this year. Been mostly busy. I'm going to work tonight. So I've been working double shifts, and it's been a bitch. Yeah, do you feel cocky about this game or no? Because I'm whatever happens. I'm just happy we made it this far. To be completely honest with you, Gridiron, to be honest with you, I don't think we should be feeling ahead of ourselves, because it's not going to be easy to win a third time. Third time is not an easy thing. Like the Steelers did it for a third time, but that was because it was rare. I don't know. It's 50-50 that maybe the Rams could upset us. I mean, beat us at least, or a 50-50 we come away with a win. It's one or the other. I just think it goes down as 50-50. But let me give you a reason why we should win. And I'll explain. The Rams, the way they started in the first half, they were looking like a dominant team against the Bucs. But when it came down to the second half, they gave up 21 points. That can't happen against us. Because if they do that, the 49ers are going to win. That is no disrespect to the Rams, but if you give up 21 points in the time being in the fourth quarter, dude, you're choking. No, like, dude, you choked a 14-point lead against us and we won. So imagine how that happens. Yeah. Yeah, that's just how it does. Yeah. I have a feeling it's going to be a close game. Oh, I've checked them out. They seem okay. Yeah, they seem like it. I barely watch anybody's network as much, I mean, I feel like this game does seem competitive and it should be closer, but I believe this time it's not going to be a 17-3 type game in halftime. No. I think we're mostly going to be in this game for closer than it is. House money, but it's hard to get here. Can't take it for granted, but must win it at all this time. Hopefully, refs don't get in the way. I definitely agree about it, but it depends on us. There's been a lot of favorable calls, and it's kind of been BS, but we were able to overcome it. Like Green Bay, for example, that Elijah Mitchell play, even though he got the first down, you shouldn't. You made it go back 15 yards on second down. It should have been a first down, and then you go 15 yards back. That would have made the most sense because he already got to the first down line. That's the one call I didn't understand. I think we have a close game, but we can't let the penalties get to us, especially the defensive penalties. Exactly. But I feel like this is a difference. I feel like this is what's going to happen. The Rams are going to probably have a really good start, but the Niners are going to keep up with them, and we're probably going to see the last quarter of the game of which team shows up. And I think the one thing that kind of hurts the Rams in this situation is the fourth quarter. And the fourth quarter kind of gives you the tales of what they are. Like, they'll look really good, and then it comes down to the fourth quarter. It's like they're this close to choking. But against the Cardinals, Arizona just had no chance. They were just a cold team that had no reason to be in the playoffs because of the way they were playing. Like, beginning of the season, you could have said they were really a good team, but no, they freaking choked. But if I had to be realistic about it, the Rams didn't have too much pressure on Stafford. Like, you look at the pressure. Did the Cardinals do enough pressure for Stafford to throw the ball away or to get an interception or whatever way? They didn't do much. And the Bucs The Bucks barely registered 2 freaking sacks and maybe barely any pressure. The Niners, they've been consistent. They've been getting 14 sacks the last 3 games. And that's a big deal. That's the most in a 3-game span that a team can get this much sacks and be able to deliver in the clutch. So yeah, I think it will come down to that situation, no doubt. But it depends on it, man. That's how I look at it, but I don't think it's going to matter what the penalties. I think it's going to matter who's going to finish. Like, this is the one thing that I got to say. The pressure is on the Rams because of Stafford. They have to prove why they made the best decision by trading away Goff. They have to prove why it's the best decision. Yep, luck is just on our side. They are definitely on our side. And it depends on it. Yeah, we will have a close game, but luck's just been on our side. We've been playing inspiring football, and that's how you look at it. But if you had to be straight up forward about it, it's not like we are definitely playing house money, but we can't let it come. We can't get too ahead of ourselves. I feel like this does have a great Super Bowl written all over it because it's going to be at SoFi Stadium. The Niners and Rams. The winner pretty much plays the next game. It's just same stadium. But it has a meaning for both teams, actually. Because one team is a California representative, and one team has a chance to hoist that Lombardi there. So what do you think about the divisional round? It was crazy. What did I think about the divisional round? The thing I thought about the divisional round was the way we started off. It was an ugly start with the first drive from the Packers. For a second, I thought, man, if this goes on, I don't know, we might get blown the shit out. Nope. That was probably the last time they scored, and then they only scored 3 points after that. So I think the way we played, we were a bit gritty. We played a gritty football. We played ugly. We played to the whistle, and we didn't just win on offense. No. We won on defense, and we won on special teams. So special teams was the X factor, and the Green Bay Packers were ranked the worst in special teams. The blocked field goal proved itself. A blocked punt pretty much put us in position to be in this game. It was pretty much we were out of this game by a touchdown until that block punt happened. And as soon as you get a block punt like that, that's momentum. The whole entire team started coming and rallying the team around. And as soon as we stopped Aaron Rodgers for that one drive, we got the ball. Jimmy G, all he had to do was just make some key throws and run that ball, run the clock so they don't have enough time to beat us. And we did it just right. And it was at the best way we can is to finish a game at Lambeau Field. And I expect this receiving corps to play better this time. I think Jimmy G is going to have at least close to a 300-yard passing game. I got a good guess that we're looking between 250 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm hoping no picks, but who knows? Knowing Jimmy, he screws up shit. Yeah. So it was a perfect revenge game because the Packers did beat us on the last-second field goal. So that's a good revenge because it matters. They beat us in the regular season, and it kind of gave them some confidence. But as soon as we seen them in the playoffs, different story. We won with revenge. So that, to me, is a perfect revenge game. Oh, and beating the Dallas Cowboys in the wild card week, that is the best revenge because they've owned us for quite a while, and we finally got over the hump. So we got over our demons with the Cowboys. We definitely got over our demons with the Packers. Now, the one thing we could do, here's the one thing we should do. We should own up to owning the Rams. That's all we need to do is finish one last time against the Rams. It's all we got to do is control our own destiny, run the clock. We've been able to own Sean McVay. We've been able to out-scheme him. We made Stafford look like freaking Brett Favre out there with interceptions. I'm pretty sure that if we pressure him, it is a really good chance we win. Yeah. You have a question? What's the question, sir? Yeah, they definitely did beat themselves with penalties, no doubt. I just don't understand. Yeah. Dude, I think you have that ain't a question. That is pretty much a dumb question. Dude, you gotta put it in a question. Like, can you beat the Rams? Dude, we can beat them. And to answer your question, dude, how the heck are you that confident, bro? Are you a Rams fan? Are you a Rams fan? Because if you are a Rams fan, you have to know football and you have to understand we pretty much been your kryptonites. We've been your daddies, but we're still gonna have to play this game. So I don't know where this common sense is, bro. You either are a bitter Raiders fan or a bitter Cowboys fan, bro, and you got to learn to accept that the Niners are just a better football team. If we win, I'm happy. How are they going to lock our shit up, bro? Have you seen what we play like? I mean, hey, I like how you feel your confidence, but I just don't see you guys going to beat us that way, bro. We're going to play better. Let me give you some fun facts. You're a Bucks fan, bro. Why are you so, dude? You need to be bitter on the Rams, dude. You should be better on the Rams, bro. The Rams beat you guys. You guys pretty much prove it itself, dude. I don't know why a Bucks fan would even pick a freaking Rams, bro. Dude, you make it sound weird, dude. I don't know, dude. That sounds kind of pathetic, bro. If my team lost to a certain team, I wouldn't want to pick the team I wouldn't pick that team that beat my team, bro. I would pick the other team because that's just how bitter you would feel. It's okay. I like OBJ. Well, OBJ is the reason why we got in the playoffs. Oh, so you're a Brady fan. Okay, I get it now. I don't know. Hey, you guys have a right to speak how you want. I'm just kind of like feeding off your fuel. I think that what you're saying is we won't beat them because we're underdogs. We have no business being here. But I take it like you just feel like the Rams are the favorite because they got Stafford. Stafford is an upgrade. OBJ, Robert Woods goes down with an ACL injury, and the Rams think, oh, we got OBJ. He won't be a problem because we got the talent. Pressure's on the Rams. You know what? The pressure's on the Rams. You should have no problem beating us. You shouldn't. Because honestly, this season, we outperform our expectation. We weren't supposed to beat the Cowboys, and we did. Hell, we weren't even supposed to beat the Packers, and we did. Nope, Brady's going to be sitting on the couch with Aaron Rodgers, and they're going to be watching it, and it's going to be fun. That's the fun part. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired of him. I agree. Dude, everybody's tired of Tom Brady, bro. Like, who wants to watch Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers go at each other, bro? This is like watching old man chess game, bro. When an old man plays the game of chess, do you want to watch that shit for an entire couple of hours? Hell no, dude. I'd rather change the channel. But I get it, man. Hey, if you feel like the Rams are going to beat us, then so be it. Hey, I like the energy. You're feeding off my team, and I like it. You know, I'm not gonna let it get to me, but I do like how you guys have your energy. I'm just excited to be honest, dude. I'm excited at the fact we got further. That's all I can say. To say that we finished third in our division and we got to the NFC Championship game, bro, that accomplishment is outperforming expectation. I don't think I've ever seen us go further with this type of situation. But I feel like we have the resilience. I feel like we have the heart out there, and I just see it happening. Nope. I don't know. Cincinnati Bengals, they do have a really good offensive team. Joe Burrow is he's elevating this team to the next level. The Bengals have looked better on defense. That can be a dark horse team that you might want to watch out for. But to be honest, I just want to see the 49ers win it all. And it's just not because of the team in general. It's because we deserve our sixth Lombardi and we deserve to have bragging rights to have the same class with the Patriots and Steelers. I want us to be in that same discussion, at least. But that's just me being a little biased about it. But I definitely like to see a sixth Lombardi. But the Cincinnati Bengals, that team has talent. They're probably the best receiving corps I've seen for quite some time. Like, a lot of their receivers are legitimate number one receivers for any other team. Like Tyler Boyd, he can easily be a number one receiver. What's his name? T. Higgins. He could definitely be a number one. But Jamar Chase is a bona fide stud. He's your number one receiver no matter where you put him at. And their tight end's not that bad. He's decent, yeah. We're pretty much the underdogs, and if we beat the Rams, we're going to celebrate. The Bengals got to get through Mahomes first. And that's the one tough part about the Bengals. They may have the talent. They may have the resilience, but the Kansas City Chiefs are just a complete different animal out there. Like, if you think that the Chiefs were done in 13 seconds, damn, Mahomes made that into nothing, bro. He put the team on his back for 13 seconds and got the team into the position to go to overtime. So it's kind of hard to say, man, but Mahomes, bro, he's something special, bro. Like, I haven't seen a quarterback do stuff like that before. Like, there was times and places, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got a ring already, but I feel like that guy just makes it happen. He makes it really happen. We all want to see new champions, bro, but it's pretty much like one or the other. I mean, let's see. If you want to see new champs, you got to go between the Bengals and the Niners and the Rams. Those are the ones you'll probably want to have your clear favorites as. But I see a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers fans picking us. They want us to win this year, even as much as they hate to see a 6 ring from us, but they rather see it happen to where they can say, you know what, you're in the same class as us, and we can definitely have a good laugh against those Cowboys and Packers. We definitely want to see a new champion, but it's just a matter of what happens. As much as I hate to say it, but it's not going to be easy with Patrick Mahomes, man. I mean, Buffalo had the most talented team I've seen, but there were little flaws on defense. I felt like they can do so much with that defense. But looking at the Kansas City Chiefs matchup, they are very beatable if you keep Mahomes off the field. And the one thing that gives the Bengals a chance to maybe upset the Chiefs is the fact they can maintain time of possession. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs and our team played the Super Bowl again. All right. So the Rams, they pretty much finished Tom Brady's season, so that is impressive. We don't have to see Tom Brady's Super Bowl ever again in this appearance. So that's impressive that the Rams end their season. You know, no more Tom Brady BS shit. So the impressive part about the Rams were they were able to play good defense throughout the 3 quarters. They were able to dominate. But what's not impressive about them is the 4th quarter. You cannot tell me that that's impressive, giving up 21 points. And then that's, dude, like, I want to see impressive fashion. But they had this game go into whatever. Yeah. If we played against Brady, we would have struggled. I wouldn't say that. Because if you look at the Rams were able to deliver pressure, dude. And this is where Jimmy Garoppolo makes the game-winning drives happen lately. Like, I don't know if you would say if we would struggle against Brady. Brady's kind of like, he doesn't like going against really good defense. And if you saw what we did to Aaron Rodgers, then I don't know what is. You have to understand that majority of what Brady had, dude, if you look at if Brady did survive against the Rams, bro, would you think he survived against us? I don't know, dude. And plus, that their receiving talent, bro, they just have Mike Evans and Tyler Johnson and what's his name, Scotty Miller, and their 2 tight ends, dude. We've matched up with a lot of good, talented receivers, and we were able to limit them. Like, we played around the best talent by far. I mean, we're too familiar with these competition. But the fact that we were able to beat a team like the Cowboys, who had the best receiving core too, the Bengals, who had a really good, I think the Bengals have the best receiving talent I've ever seen. Like Jamar Chase, that dude's a beast. He's something special, and he's gonna have his game, and it's not gonna be easy. But let me tell you what, man. Cooper Kupp, he may not be the fastest guy. He may not be the fastest guy at all, but he's gonna make the plays. He's gonna run the best routes. He's gonna make you look foolish. That's what I like about Cooper Kupp is, man, the dude's not gonna be. He's not gonna be the kind of guy that gives you the wow speed or nothing like that. No, he's gonna be the guy that makes those route runs and make separations and make those consistent catches. And that's what makes Cooper Kupp so good, dude. That's the one player I can say he is damn good, bro. He was that close to 2,000 yards, bro. I don't know. I don't know what other cornerback can cover this guy. I know he's going to have his breakout game. He's going to have his breakout game, but it's going to come down to who's going to make the least mistakes. I feel like Debo and Kupp are competing for the MVP this year. I got a good feeling that Debo is probably going to win it for sure if he beats the Rams this game. But Cooper Kupp's gonna be a tough matchup. So we'll see about it, man. We'll see. Cooper Kupp, dude, that dude's a beast. It's like, dude, he was that close to 2,000 yards, bro. Like, this guy averages over 120 yards a game, bro, and a touchdown. Can you tell me what other receiver could do it consistently? Consistently, dude. He's averaged over 120 plus yards a game. That's very consistent. That just shows me that he's still going to be tough to stop, and he's going to be hard to defend. So, yeah. Yeah, you're rooting for the Bengals to beat the Chiefs. It's going to be tough, no doubt. Yeah, it's going to be tough to play the Chiefs because of Mahomes, but don't get too ahead of the Bengals, bro. The Bengals are pretty damn good, bro. Like, Joe Burrow, bro, he plays gutsy. He rallies a team from behind, dude. Like, if him not beating the Titans wasn't impressive, I don't know what's impressive, dude. He beat the Tennessee Titans. And he's already beat the Chiefs once, so maybe that's a possibility. But I got a gut feel it's going to be the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. So, yeah. I hope so. But, man, dude, I don't know, man. I'm tired of I'm tired of classic Super Bowl matchups, bro. I want something new to where we win a Super Bowl against that newer team. I want us to get our revenge. The revenge tour is what we want. I want revenge tour. I want a revenge tour to where it's in our favor, to where the Chiefs are going to blow it, and it comes down to Andy Reid's boneheaded play calling, and it comes down to Patrick Mahomes getting so many damn pressure, and it comes down to the Kansas City secondary getting toasted by Deebo Samuel, or it gets to the fact that George Kittle gets some of his targets for once, and Deebo keeps being the X factor, and Deebo has a breakout game. That's what I want to see. I want to see a Deebo Samuel type performance to where he gets 100 yards in the Super Bowl as a runner. I want to see a matchup to where George Kittle has one of his best games by far in the Super Bowl. I want to see that. I want to see Jimmy Garoppolo just playing smart football and Kyle Shanahan just doing great on play calling and not freaking abandon what got us in the first place. Yeah, we did. Well, he is, bro. That's what I like about Joe Burrow, bro. He's cool under the pocket. He makes everybody better. And the fact that he has chemistry with Jamar Chase and LSU, that's part of the reason why Jamar Chase is putting up some great numbers, because they have very good familiarity with each other. But I'm telling you, man, I don't know. I'm thinking the Bengals are just a really good team, bro. But I think the Chiefs are just going to beat them. I don't know, but I have a good feeling that maybe the Chiefs are going to win it, and then we're going to see who the Chiefs play between the Niners and Rams. But I think whoever wins the conference championship from the NFC, they are more than likely going to win it. Like, I get that people are going to say the Chiefs are going to be tough to beat, but they lost to the Buccaneers last year. So we've seen what Mahomes does when he gets pressure. And we've seen what happened from time to time and time again. I mean, it wouldn't make no sense just to have, dude, like George Kittle has his vision for the revenge tour. What a better way to have your revenge tour is to come back to the Super Bowl and beat the Chiefs. And then when you beat them at this point, you pretty much solidify the revenge uh, history because we came away from a defeat in Super Bowl 54, and then we come into the Super Bowl at SoFi Stadium, and we come away with the victory, and we manage the game. We run the clock, and we win by a touchdown or whatever the amount of scores we win, and we're able to finish it. Yeah, that's what I want. See, that's what I want, bro. I want that matchup, bro. I don't give a shit about how good the Chiefs are, bro. As much as I respect them, as much as I admire the way they play, bro, it's not like I had nothing personal against the Chiefs, bro. The Chiefs to me, bro, when I grew up, bro, I liked Tony Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez was one of my favorite players. Like Tony Gonzalez to me was the best tight end I've ever admired growing up, dude. I liked the days when they had Trent Green at quarterback. I liked when they had Priest Holmes, bro. I'm not saying that's like I'm not saying that's not my other team, bro. It's not. It's just that I admire the how they used to be, bro. They used to have a really do like before they had Mahomes and all that stuff, bro. They had Trent Green, bro. Trent Green, like the guy was with the Rams and he was injured, but he was good in Kansas City. They had what's his name, Eddie Kennison. They had what's his name, that one returner, Dante Hall or something. Dude, those were the days, bro. They had a bunch of guys, bro. I watched how they used to like be really good at one point, bro. The 2003 Chiefs, bro, they had some of the most spectacular offense or the best overall team, bro, but they got eliminated. But the fact that I could tell you that that's what happened. But I mean, I guess in a way you could say it's kind of like another team I like, but I don't really hate them like everybody else, bro. Like people don't get it. Like, there's a difference between me hating a team and actually me admiring a team. And it's nothing like personal, like Super Bowl 54 wasn't as upsetting as I expected it to be, but it was more like, we didn't even play up to the clock management. And that other game against the Ravens, that was the one I was more pissed off about. But to this game, I want to see a number 2, bro. I want to see a rematch. I want to see the Niners come on top. Yeah, that's the one part that I don't want to see. But I want to see a revenge game for us. So we'll see. Yeah, I think our chances of like, okay, if you guys had to choose which is our better chances to win the Super Bowl. Like, let's say we do get past the Rams. Which AFC team should we have the best chance to win against? And it would be simply a no-brainer that we should be able to beat them. Like, if you had to choose, okay, let's just say we are in the Super Bowl. We beat the Rams. We get past them. But which AFC team do you see as likely beating between the Chiefs and Bengals? Like, if you had to choose between those two teams, which one is more likely for us to win? Like, you can go by matchup, you can go by how it goes by. I think the one thing we have going forward against the Chiefs is our secondary should be able to match up better this time. Because no offense to Richard Sherman, he wasn't the quickest guy, bro. He got burned, bro. And the difference with the Chiefs is they don't have what is his name, Sammy Watkins out there no more. Tyreek Hill, they're going to use him in any other way to get him involved. Travis Kelce ain't going to cover this guy consistently, but you got to be able to stop Mahomes. That's how you're going to beat them. You have to really pressure them consistently and run the clock. And that's how you should beat them, but it is what it is. Like I said, I don't mind. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's like if it's going to be a revenge tour, then it better be the freaking Chiefs, bro. The Niners and Chiefs. It better come down to the definition of what they say is revenge tour. And I'm hoping this time around that Kyle Shanahan redeems himself. What I mean by redeeming himself is to finish the game. If we have 6 minutes on the clock with a 10-point lead, we need to run the clock. And what I mean by running the clock is to run the clock and get enough Dude, because we were passing the ball and we gave away games. But if you run the clock down, they're gonna have a tough time getting there. So that's the one thing we have going forward is that advantage. But we shall see. Bengals, because even though we want revenge on the Chiefs for beating us back, I think the Bengals are more hungry for the Super Bowl than the Chiefs and they want revenge on us. So no, but you want the Bengals, right? So you want the Bengals because of the way it matches up. We beat them in the regular season, and it doesn't mean nothing, but it did came into the most impressive game. It went into the wire. It went into the last minute of the game, and it goes down as one of the best classics, I think. It'd be kind of insane to see the Bengals and Niners in the Super Bowl because it can come down as the most scoring points, and it can come down to the last second of the game. That could be winnable because of their secondary. Their secondary has a little suspect. Their run defense is really good. I mean, they got some pass rushers. Joe Burrow's got a lot of weapons. It's not going to be easy to stop them. They got an okay tight end. Their running game is pretty damn good. So that would be an actual matchup that would favor us in some ways because of our talent. But if I had to be honest, the Chiefs to me have the least talented when it comes down to the receiving core because they only have Tyreek Hill. Like Miko Hardman, bro. Miko Hardman is just a speedy receiver. He's not quite the guy that gives you the big stats and all that stuff. You got guys like what's his name? What's that dude's name? Pringle, whatever his name is. He ain't all that. You got what's his name? Demarcus Robinson. I don't know about that guy. I mean, there's no Sammy Watkins. There's no Sammy Watkins in this one, bro. Like I can understand if that's impressive, but yeah, they beat the Bills because the Bills secondary was trash. How do you give up 3 points on 13 seconds? That's what I don't understand. Like you had 13 seconds to pretty much hold them to win this game, and you blew it. Is it just the Buffalo Bills are just a choke artist franchise, or is it the fact that Patrick Mahomes is just the real deal? And I'll tell you what, it's pretty much both ways. The Bills are been known to choke, but Patrick Mahomes is proven to be the real deal. So there's no dispute about it. I like to see this Niners and Chiefs matchup. Yeah. Yeah. Because somehow Mahomes makes it work in 13 seconds. That's what makes it really hard. But if you don't give him enough time, bro, he ain't gonna win. Let's say we're up by let's say let's say we're just up by a touchdown and Mahomes has 13 seconds on a clock. You think he's going to actually lead this team to a touchdown? I mean, it's pretty much just one big play, but this guy's got the ability to do something. So we won't ever know. So that's the thing. We won't ever know what happens from here on out. So yeah, I get where y'all coming from. Pretty much obvious. So we'll see about it. If you guys want to give me some more questions, I'll be gladly, but I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be headed out in a bit. Just giving you guys some chit chat, but if you guys don't mind, I'll probably just be right back quickly. And if you guys got any questions, I'll be back to highlight them because I'm gonna go do something pretty quickly, but I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'll give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm interested to see how the AFC Championship's going to go. I'm definitely interested in it because one, the Bengals are a hungry team, and two, the Chiefs would either want the redemption from a defeat from last year's Super Bowl and they come into the third straight appearances. That would be the one thing that people want to see, maybe. But people want to see an underdog like the Bengals. The Bengals are like the cardiac kids. They have this explosive offense. They come from behind, they win games. That's something that most people like to see. But I don't know. Does history repeats itself with the Bengals being what they are? They go further and then they choke at the end. I don't know. Like I like how impressive their franchise are when it comes to the talent, but I feel like they're the best talented receiving core I've seen by far. Like Jamar Chase, you can make an argument that he's had one of the best rookie seasons by far. And you could definitely make an argument about T. Higgins being another good number one receiver out there. I mean, Tyler Boyd, the guy can be reliable on third downs. What's there to hate about? Joe Mixon, when this running game gets on a flow, bro, this guy is a beast out there. Who do you think is more hungry for the Super Bowl? Are we describing like Super Bowl like in the AFC conference who's more hungry, or are we talking like teams in general? The who I think is the more hungry team, in my opinion, may sound biased, but I feel like the Niners are the most hungry team, dude. Like we didn't just beat the Cowboys for nothing and just to get the Green Bay, dude. We came into as underdogs. We came in with heart. We played like that Green Bay Packers game, bro. That game should have been out of reach for us, but we showed that no quit mentality. That shows that we had heart out there. And our defense gave up the least points. If you don't think the Niners are a team that's hungry, bro, I don't know what is, dude. It's not even selling as bias, bro. It's more like the team that's hungry to me is the 49ers, bro. You're third in your division. You are playing games that you shouldn't even be in. And that's a definition of what makes a team hungry. So that would be the team that is definitely hungry. What's happened to Lawrence Jackson? Go check out the platform, Lawrence Jackson. He's a funny dude, cool dude. Both our team and the Bengals are hungry for the Super Bowl. I can agree on that part because the Bengals are kind of like showing flashes of what they were before by winning playoff games, and they are a hungry team and a sleeper. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to see them in a Super Bowl, bro. It kind of has like a weird feeling. Like you said, these Super Bowls do have some revenge written all over it. But if you include the Rams against any AFC team, bro, it's not going to be a revenge game. But if you put the 49ers on any of those teams, those have revenge written all over it for both sides. One can get their payback. The other one could either come away with disappointment. So it's one or the other. So if I had to list the hungriest teams I see that's more hungry, I would definitely put the 49ers as number one hungry team because you win gritty, you win ugly in a frozen weather, and it shows character. So that's definitely number one because you won in the toughest place that nobody can win on the postseason. It's not the easiest place to win at. And then number two is the Bengals. They are proving that their win against the Raiders wasn't a fluke. So they have heart out there. I don't know. The Rams, to me, like, okay, no offense to the Rams. Like if you're making all those moves and your team, I mean, you have your division. You have everything to play for, but the way they seem like, dude, they seem to relax. They've almost choked away the game. So if you're gonna give up 21 points in the fourth quarter and expect to beat us, then I don't know what to say, dude. Last time you did that, you had a 14-point lead and you choke. So imagine that coming down to it, dude. You guys have to be able to play better than that. And it can go either way. Like when I look at the most hungriest team, I see the Niners as a hungry team because we're underdogs, we're doubted, and we have something to play for, but we have nothing to lose. The Bengals, people kept thinking that their playoff win against the Raiders was a fluke. They just beat the Titans, the number one seed, so they are hungry for it. The Chiefs, people thought the Chiefs were pretty much a team that As soon as they lose a Super Bowl, they're not going to be the same team anymore after that. Well, they actually are going to the conference championship, so they definitely are hungry. The Rams, I don't know, dude. I don't see much hungry about the Rams, bro. Like, I just don't. Like, I'm not saying it because I'm a division rivalry fan of my team in general, because I'm a Niners fan. But when I look at the Rams, like, what are they hungry for? Like, you dominate the Arizona Cardinals, and that team didn't even pressure you. You didn't even play with adversity. You played through a dominant fashion to where Stafford wasn't even touched. He barely got hit. He barely did. He barely got pressure. So that's not what a hungry team looks like. A hungry team plays to adversity. A hungry team plays to pressure. And we haven't seen pressure on Stafford yet, but I guarantee you on Sunday, you are going to see pressure on Stafford. Stafford is not going to have too much time on the pocket. He's going to have to throw the ball quickly, or he's going to have to take a sack. And it's going to be this game. This is the game that Stafford's going to have the most pressure, dude. If that ain't enough pressure, then I don't know what is, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Cardinals, to me, were just frauds, bro. They didn't seem like the team that was, in beginning of the season, I was definitely convinced by them, but then I knew from the get-go, late in the season, this is the team that everybody didn't think would happen, but it did happen. Last year, they just didn't make the playoffs, but this year they made it and got beat. And I'm not trying to throw shades at AZ Sports Fans team, but dude, your team is what it is, bro. You guys just didn't quite play as hot, bro. You were a really good team early in the season, but you know what they say is those teams who play hot early in the season, bro, they start to be cold late in the season, bro. And that fire started to get wear out, bro. And this is a perfect time to be a hot team, is like the 49ers, bro. If you play hot in December, you are going to be hard to beat in January and February. And I'm seeing some signs of the 49ers, bro. Like the game that we beat let me give you some examples of why I feel like this team is hot. We came away with beating the Bengals in overtime, which most hot teams wouldn't say, but that was a statement win. And then beating the Rams in season finale, bro, that was definitely a hot team playing for something on the line. Let me give you that question. That's a really good question. I definitely like to ask the entire fan base of that question, dude. Like, not a lot of them, a lot of our fan base don't even freaking think that way, dude. I think you're just talking about the 20%ers of those Jimmy fans, bro. Majority of the Niner Empire, bro, they're not really on that Jimmy G like they used to, bro. Majority of them are actually going for the Trey Lance train. But the question about it is, when I ask that question to the ones who are Jimmy Garoppolo supporters, bro, I always question them. I've always said, why you think that way about this guy? This guy he's never carried this team, bro. Like, I feel like this guy is just a good system quarterback, but he's not going to carry you like most quarterbacks. And there's been moments where I've kind of been saying, you know what, let's get rid of this bum already. That's one thing I don't get about it. But if you're going to defend Jimmy G, but you got to at least give him some criticism for it. He's just average at best. That's just nothing good for us, bro. We need something better. How are our 49ers so good if Jimmy is dog shit? I'll give you a simple answer. Great running game. Great defense. Great special teams. Jimmy G can be the Trent Dilfer of this era. He can be Trent Dilfer 2.0, and we can just have a team to carry him. That's part of what makes it so special, is we're able to carry this guy. And I think we deserve better. As 49er fans, we deserve better quarterbacks. We don't deserve a guy like Jimmy G as our quarterback, bro. Jimmy's just not the guy, but he's just giving us a chance. Like, how are you going to win games with under 200 yards, bro? How are you going to win a game with one interception a freaking game, bro? What if it comes down to that game, to where the game's on the line and he throws that away? Yeah. Yep. We're a physical team. That's the facts. So if you had Russell Wilson, you guys be the best team. Dude, I think Russell would at least carry us. He would at least elevate this team. He would at least carry us to further, bro. But we won with Jimmy G. Tannehill is the most overrated QB in the league, bro. I don't know about that. I mean, he's a solid quarterback. Like he's a capable starter. Like he's definitely a starter. Like I wouldn't say overrated because he kind of plays good with numbers, but then in the regular season, yeah, he doesn't look as good as he is. But I definitely wouldn't say he's quite overrated. Like he's got talent, but I think it's just he can do so much. And I think Tannehill doesn't get enough credit for the plays he does, but I definitely could see why most of you guys would say he is overrated because he doesn't win the big games. But he's actually kind of got Tennessee to a lot of games to where they shouldn't have been, but he's been a really good quarterback. Yeah, Tannehill he's decent. He's a much better version of Alex Smith, if I had to be honest. Like Tannehill is like a much better athlete and much better talent than Alex Smith was. So I think he is better than Alex Smith, if I had to be honest. Tannehill is mobile. Tannehill can move out of the pocket. Tannehill could definitely elevate the team, but it depends on the team, bro. Like I remember when he first came into Tennessee, he came into a situation to where Marcus Mariota was there, and then as soon as Mariota struggled or got injured, Tannehill came into the bench and actually took him further and got him to the conference championship game. Even though a lot of people were questioning the number stats and all that, but it's all about team wins. And he didn't put up the flashy stats that year, but he definitely was able to carry that team and have Derrick Henry take it all away. But I think as soon as he started to elevate himself and got better, I think he started to carry the team a bit. Yeah, I know Titan fans want him gone. Like, if you want him gone, bro, you're not going to have a really good quarterback for a while. If you want Tannehill gone, bro, you're just going to downgrade yourself from another quarterback position. That's how I would look at it. But it's definitely not. You can't put the blame on Stafford. I mean on Tannehill. I mean, Tannehill could do so much. Tannehill is very mobile. He can pretty much put the team in a better position, and the players love him, bro. Like, what's there not to like? I know that I'm not a Jimmy G fan, but the players love him. The coaches are behind him. It's just majority of our fan base, bro. Majority of that fan base is just not really sold on Jimmy. And I will admit, I am guilty as charged when it comes down to Jimmy G, bro. I gave this guy so many chances, and I am at a point to where I'm just not even confident with this guy no more, bro. When I look at the way that Jimmy G plays, bro, I don't see him elevating this team further, bro. Like, there's games that we didn't even have no business of winning, but we won because it wasn't him. We won because of the defense. We won because of the running game. We won because of a certain one-player individual. Like, when you look at the games that Jimmy G plays, are you going to say that this guy put us in position to win? Of course you're going to say it because he's our quarterback. But there's been games where you look at yourself and say, I don't know about that, man. I don't think so. What's up, Roberto? And what's crazy that he was playing with a sprained hand and shoulder. He's played through pain. He's played through adversity. So he's overcame a lot. And he won in a frozen weather. So it's not an easy place to win, bro. So imagine playing with a broken thumb and a sprained shoulder at a cold, frozen tundra weather, bro. It's not going to get any better than that. But he's going to be able to go to LA, so that's going to be a really good game, and it's going to be favorable weather, and it's going to be a favorable matchup because you're going to have better weather condition. You're going to have better game results. They're going to play close to the wire, and it's going to come down to the team who's going to want to go to the Super Bowl this year. So that's definitely going to give you the X factor there. Let's go, man. Let's go. We just got one more game to go, and we got another game to go. We just get to the Rams. That's one more game to go, and then the next one, that's it. We just need one more step to get to the goal. And I know Debo Samuel did say something about winning that Super Bowl, but we got to have one more step to go. Do you have a Discord server? Yeah, I do. I have a Discord server. Probably have to send it to you on my yeah, just follow me on Discord if you can. It's pretty much this it has the same name as mine. One more game, just one more game, and then we get to the ultimate goal. Like if we can get past the Rams, then we got one more ultimate goal to finish. And like they say, I think we ain't done. I think we ain't done, bro. I think we ain't done. So we still got to complete our task. But I feel like we have a better chance to be where we're at now. If you look at it that way. But I think we ain't done, so that's going to be a good mindset. We ain't done yet. All right, cool. Yeah, you should like I'll probably just send a Discord on my matter of fact, I'll send it I'll just let me come right back and I'll get the Discord for you to send in. I'll let you get in. Yep, it depends on what happens. Hey, let me be right back so you can get on my Discord. I want to send the link on my Discord. All right, I sent you the Discord, dude. So it should be right here. If you have a Discord, just add me up on Discord, and I'll accept your invite or something because I sent an invite, so you should be able to get in. Hey, Discord is cool. It's a better way to get more people to tune in or something. So that's the interesting part. So we'll see about it. We'll see about it. But if you need to get into the Discord, okay, I think you already hopped into the Discord server. Let me see. Okay, I got you. All right, I'm probably going to end the stream in a little bit. Okay, so I guess you went into Discord. That's cool. You accept the invite. Cool. All right, got you in, bro. So anytime I post some stuff, you can post whatever you want over there too. Everybody can go into the Discord if they choose to. Anyone who has Discord, you can just add me on Discord. That's a better way to get some more communication from other followers is to go on my Discord. You can go on that. You can definitely go on to I don't know, Roberto. Roberto, do you have Discord? David McNew, do you have Discord? If you have Discord, just follow me there too. We'll see about it, man. We'll definitely see about how this goes, man. But I think I want to end the stream right now. Or unless some more people come in and ask me more questions, then I'll be more glad. Yeah, I'm pretty much more active on Discord anyways. Oh, that's good. I go on it every now and then. Every now and then I'll go on Discord. Not as much, but it's a good way to get more people to tune in. It helps more people come in. So we'll see. All right, man. I'm probably just gonna end it anyways. I already surpassed the 1 hour mark. I was probably just gonna go on for 40 plus minutes at best, but seems like I got what I needed. So definitely we'll see you guys later. Maybe I'll do another Q&A later on if more people come in later, then definitely. Yeah, I don't have a Discord. I don't have an account yet. You should make a Discord, dude. More people are on there. All right, man. Peace out. See ya.